It's gotta be somewhere different. Bum, 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 bum. It's back! The animals around here gone done get violent lately. First they was just going after the crops, but now they attacking us too. If we can catch that monster, I'll make sure to pay for what he done to us. Yo, it's the Mammon boss again, but like a dark version? Again, gameplay reason why this exists, it's a color reskin, but it's still pretty sick that you fight a dark version of the Mammon boss. Called the Papon. Bum, 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 bum. Ow. Ooh, Eraser? Have I used this move before? In this playthrough, that is? Because obviously I played this game 7 years ago. I was gonna say 7 months ago. You know what the confusing thing is? Also kind of a coincidence. I think Covenant, it's been like 7 to 8 months since I played. This game, it's been 7 years. So I mixed them up in my head. Same number. One is months, one is years. That's why I just said, like, months there. Big difference, though. Oh my word, that move is stupid broken. Folu bosses are never hard, but it's all about the... With Folu, I feel like it's all about the victory lap, and just being strong is kind of satisfying. You get the challenge portion with Ryu. Ow. Hit him with the Frost Strike again? Right. What the heck? It just got smaller. Oh, never mind, it's dead. Do you mean to tell me that the monster mutated, or it was an animal and it mutated into a giant elephant? That's interesting. 10,000 experience is nothing for Folu. Granted, we are level 65. It would appear this not be a monster, but in truth, a normal beast of the field. Mayhap this is a result of exposure to the powerful aura of the Endless. Thus the plot thickens. Shut up, stupid crow. I hear you in the background. You kill that thing? Is this like some kind of dialect, or is this just a typo? I can't tell. Never heard the word kilt being used, but it could be the dialect these farmers are going for. You killed that thing? You the fella that mommy's been taking care of, ain't you? I heard you still lied up in bed all hurt. Well, looks like you're better than now, huh? Ryong, is you alright? It could just be the dialect these guys go for. Alright, back to Ryu now? Yeah, seems right. But even if Ryu's other half is the first emperor... He's dead, right? I mean, it's been centuries. Not necessarily. If he is also one of the Endless, he would not die easily. And certainly not simply by the passing of years. Yeah, burning him down and having him fall off a bridge isn't enough to kill him. Chances are he's still alive. Take that as you will. So, where can we find him? Even if she knew, Urshan has been asleep ever since she finished eating. Wasn't that beat all? Okay, Ray. What are the odds that Cray just said Ray's line and they literally look the same? Similar, at least. That kid's turning out to be more trouble than I thought. Maybe more than he's worth. They had to have known that was a callback to Breath of Fire 3, by the way, when they did that. Cray, I don't think of Ryu as trouble or anything like that. Ryu is very special. And we just gotten caught up with him, that's all. I'm a protagonist, so you know. I don't know how to explain it very well, but the reason I'm here with Ryu right now is because you're the main heroine of the series. It's because I want to be, that's all. Nope. Capcom has the intention of making Nina the main heroine. Well, no matter what, we need to find out what's been going on. And the only way to do that is to talk to Urshin some more. Let's go, she should be awake by now. I guess the plot thickens. Things are getting wild. The lore is being set up. Urshin, please wake up. Looks like she ain't getting up for nothing. Well, there's a way to wake her, but... pinch your nose. Forcing a god awake is not the safest thing to do. Were she to wake up in a bad mood, the results could be unpleasant for us. What is this text I'm getting? Hold up, chat. I have to see if this is important. Doesn't it need my attention right now? No, not really. She could be woken the same way you freed her. Simply travel into her dreams and wake her up from there. It's so much work, though. Very well, then. As before, lay your hands on Urshin and close your eyes. You cannot say this in 2024. That will be taken out of context. Maybe in 2000 it wasn't a big deal, but this ain't 2000. Alright, cool. Oh, different pathways, not the exact same. Same, like, layout, but, like, the pads are different. Or, like, same aesthetic backgrounds, but, like, the like, pads are different and everything is what I meant to say. Dude, talking is hard. It's so difficult. Especially when you're like me and you talk, like, basically every day, because I stream pretty much every day at this point. I've been for the past, like, 3-ish months. Every now and then I'll take a day off when I'm just not feeling it. Talking is difficult. I know 5. Yeah, here's where the lore really starts to come together. I mean, it was pretty obvious that, like, Folu and Ryu were other halves. Like, maybe not at the start of the game, it's not obvious, but, like, as you, even a little bit before the Folu twist, you're like, oh, I wonder why you're getting flashbacks of Folu, and you're like, oh, it could be that. It doesn't outright tell you, but it is kind of, like, leaning towards that, and then they just confirm it here, like, oh, yeah, it's the case. It all starts to come together here. I mean, if we're almost done with Act 2, we are almost, like, we're probably coming up on the halfway through the game. If that's the case. Like, when I played Breath of Fire 3 on the channel, like, I think this playthrough is gonna go faster than I think it is. You know. Time will tell. The manly clothes. That'd be better on Ryu or Urshin. Or, not Urshin. Ryu or Cray. Or Sias, because Sias is here, too. It's hard to remember Sias is here because, you know, Sias doesn't have much dialogue here. But he's here. He's kicking. I win. Bum, 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 bum. What's I gonna do? Oh, manly clothes. I want to see if they're good. More agility, less defense. Good for Cray? Not Cray. What about size? 69! I don't think they're worth it. Putting aside the funny 69 jokes, I don't think they're worth it. Classic Urshan. Oh my word. Drat. I was just having a good dream and you have to show up. You humans have the worst manners. Sorry, Urshan. There's, something we wanted to ask you. Let me guess. Oh, mighty goddess. Tell us what we should do. Am I right? You know, last time we had a goddess tell us what to do, it kind of worked out. Huh, that's always the way it is, isn't it? Can't figure it out for yourself, so you come pester to us? Hey, JRPG needs a plot. I'm sorry. Your hair is so long. It looks like your hair is like getting dragged on the floor. Like it can, like it's probably half the size of Rapunzel's hair. What's up with this world anyway? I never heard of a world where they needed to summon gods in the first place. Really? I mean, why can't you handle your own problems yourselves? Why do you have to drag us all the way? Have you played JRPGs before? Here to do it for you? I mean, you're speaking from, like, the end of the game where the characters have to learn to not depend on gods, but we're still early in the game, so we depend on gods for the time being. Until we slay a god and learn to do it on our own. I guess there's no use complaining about it. What's done is done. It's not that we don't know how you feel, it's just that we're kind of at a loss as to what to do, you know? I bet you are. I guess I would be too. What, with two incomplete gods following you around? Understand this, my striped friend. What happens to you is tied up with what happens to your little friend Ryu there. Ryu is the missing half of the Emperor. He was meant to become one with the Emperor and use his power for the Empire's benefit. The Empire manages to control a god, it'll mean another war. We can't let them have that kind of power. What will be, will be. Still. If part of the Emperor is in Ryu, that means that part of Ryu is in the Emperor. Two halves will meet, that destiny cannot be changed. However, if Ryu is as strong as the Emperor then, if he's as strong as the Emperor, you mean he might be able to stop the Emperor from doing what he wants? Something like that, little bird. But, what do we have to do to make Ryu stronger? Level him up, probably? Don't worry, there's a way. For that, though, I'll need to wake up. Awaken. That means you have to get out of here. I can't wake up as long as you're in my dreams. Alright, alright. Tell the enemy encounters that. It'll take longer to escape because of the enemy encounters. How can Urshan have good dreams with these enemies here, unless they're all very peaceful and civil with her? How is such a thing possible? Ow. I've won a great victory! Listen, I know I'm supposed to be leaving, but we can win some great victories on the way out. Oh, no, 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 no. Did not mean to go back up. I mean, I would have got caught by an encounter sooner rather than later anyway. What is it with these enemies using spells and not having enough? I wonder if I can learn Blizzard, actually. I think it's worth trying? I think it is. No, use Blizzard again. We've proved that you can do it with no AP. I just need you to do it again. Dude, learning moves... Okay, it doesn't count. Or maybe I just got unlucky. Learning moves in Breath of Fire is so annoying. There's a reason I never do it. But, like, I like new moves. What can I say? I'm gonna try this, like, a few more times, and if it doesn't happen, then I'm just killing you. Fire Blast, I would assume, maybe could be learned. I should look at learnable... Is there a list of learnable moves in the Breath of Fire franchise? Hold up. Or 4 specifically? Learnable skills? Surely someone has put a list of learnable skills. You would think. This game sucks. I'm killing you. Fare thee well. Enemy skills, enemy skills. Hold up, I think I might be onto something. Enemy skills. Boom. This is taking too long. Yeah, screw it. Mostly just magic. I'm gonna get better magics. And magic's actually, like, better in this game. In Breath of Fire 3, magic isn't that great. Not that it's bad, it's just that, like, there's no reason to really use magic, especially for boss fights. Like, magic's okay. But in this game, magic's actually, like, good. It's a lot better. Because you can actually get combos and stuff. I might actually go in between streams and try to learn a bunch of skills. That's probably what I'll do before we stream this again. I could have used a little more sleep, but I guess there's work to be done. Well then, shall we go? Because I would like to at least learn magic. What did I just tell you? You're gonna need the help if you want to get through this. There's a shrine around here you used to summon the Endless, right? What? Oh yes, the Uri Shrine. Okay, Ryu, that's where we're going. We have to call the other dragons. You're gonna travel with us as a garden gnome? Dragons were once gods just like us. You could say that we're distant cousins. We'll call them and ask them to help you out. Does this mean that you'll help Ryu as well, Urshan? I suppose so. It's not like I've got anything better to do. By the way, you can keep calling me Urshan if you want. My real name is Deus. Oh yeah, this is Deus. I forgot about this twist. Deus? Clearly a Breath of Fire 3 callback. Urshan is what that armor called me. I think it means master in the language of the Empire. Ooh, neat. Anyway, we need to be getting to the Uri Shrine. Do you not? I'll probably remember. I don't have access to my full power in this body. I'll need you to protect me. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna be a garden gnome, but you can't fight. Not that that matters right now. Help. Help, let me out. I'm trapped. Alright, what do we have here? Little scenario hub.